We're here.
Hello and welcome to another edition of 5-Star Broadcast. I'm Andy Peck.
And I'm Angelo Parenti.
And this week we're going to give you our Elimination Chamber predictions. Just again, we're a week ahead of the Elimination Chamber, so we still have a Raw and SmackDown to go before this. So if our changes, or if our picks change, we'll post it on Facebook. But for now, here's what we're going with.
Plus, there's still possible more matches coming.
Yeah.
What do we have, like 4?
Yeah, we have 4 matches confirmed so far, so there might be more, and if those get added, we'll do our final rundown on Facebook, so definitely check that out.
First match we're going to go with is the Intercontinental Championship match between Big E and Jack Swagger.
I like this match because you have the Intercontinental title being defended on the pay-per-view. I think that's good. And then we're also seeing Jack Swagger kind of step up into the title picture away from Antonio Cesaro, who has another match later in the night. And my prediction for this one is going with Jack Swagger because I think there's going to be a feud between the Real Americans to kind of split them up, and it's going to stem from the results of this pay-per-view.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't sure until you brought that point up, and I really like it, so I'm going to go with Jack Swagger as well.
Nice. Alright, so poor Big E looks like he's getting a thumbs down from us in this pay-per-view. The next match that we have on the card is Batista versus Alberto Del Rio.
Yeah, I think this is just like this situation where Brock versus Big Show. I don't think it's going to be like that match where it was just, I mean, I don't even know when the match started, but I definitely think this is going to be a win for Batista. I wish Batista would fight on Raw or something for, we haven't even seen him in a match yet.
Yeah, he's only been in the Royal Rumble, and, I mean, you're doing minimal stuff in there, and he's had some interaction on Raw with Alberto Del Rio. He came out dressed up in his tights to powerbomb him through a table. I'm not sure what that was about.
I think today I read that he started some house shows, but maybe that's him getting ready for before Elimination Chamber, we just have Raw and SmackDown. So I'd like to see him on Raw or SmackDown, but
I think they're probably holding out just to get more pay-per-view buys for this match.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? They probably want to say, this is Batista's first singles match back, and here it is on pay-per-view instead of giving it away for free on TV. It makes sense to me for that aspect, but I agree. I'd like to see him actually wrestle on Raw or SmackDown before the match. But I'm going to go with you as well. I think same thing. Batista's just going to roll through Alberto Del Rio. I heard rumors of Alberto being on his way out of the company when his contract expires.
I heard the same too.
So I think it'll be somewhat of a back and forth match, but mostly in the favor of Batista, and he'll get the win here.
Yeah, because I mean, Del Rio he hasn't been getting his ass completely whipped by Batista. He does show. Del Rio I like him and I like his fight, like how he wrestles and stuff. He has those kicks and stuff, but we'll see what happens. But we can move on to the next match. One of the matches I'm really looking forward to, I think everyone's looking forward to, and I'm not saying that I don't want to see it, but I definitely think they could have held off and put this as a WrestleMania match. I think it would have been really cool to see each member of the Shield and each member of the Wyatts have singles matches on Raw or SmackDown, to build up to that. But that's the match we're going to be talking about right now, Shield versus the Wyatts.
Yeah, I actually really like that idea of having them have singles matches leading up to a WrestleMania match. That would have been cool. But since this is what we're being dealt with, the Wyatts and Shield at Elimination Chamber, I'm going to go with the Wyatt family here. They need the win. It's been rumored that Bray is going up against John Cena at WrestleMania, so I think they're going to get the win here. Plus, with the Shield kind of being at odds right now, looks like there might be a breakup, or at least Roman Reigns leaving the group in the near future. I think we're going to see a split up a Wyatt family win, possibly leading to a split up with the Shield.
Yeah, I'm going with the Wyatts too. It's I agree with everything you said, that even if the match was at Wrestle, I don't see them breaking up. But what do you think? Do you think the Shield has like a couple more months in them?
I hope so, because I really like the Shield, but I don't know. I think this might be part of the downfall. I don't think Elimination Chamber will be the end, but I think it'll be more of a decline here. I think we'll see. You know how like they've been doing the thing where Dean Ambrose will tag in and take an opportunity off Roman Reigns? I think we might see that happen here. You might see Dean Ambrose tag in and go for the win and then end up losing, and then Roman Reigns will be like, yo dude, I had that. What are you doing? I think something like that will end up coming from this.
Yeah, another match where it's going to be really, interesting to see, what happens after this match. See what goes on, who goes where. I mean, the Wyatts, after that, like, I'm wondering how, Bray's going to branch off and, go after Cena.
Yeah, that's like right now they're not even in the same realm of each other.
They interfered at Royal Rumble.
Yeah,
and they interfered at
the
one match on Raw.
Yeah.
So that's why, taking us into our next match, do you think there's a possibility of Wyatt interfering in the Elimination Chamber match and causing Cena to lose? Something like that? Like, one of those things where, like, how the hell did the lights go off and they get inside the chamber? Yeah. I mean, we know they could open the door, but I can't see Randy Orton winning clean.
No, there's going to be something that happens there. What you just brought up would be cool. What if the lights went off, and this probably won't happen, but if the lights went off and the Wyatts were in the pods?
You never know.
I think that would be really cool. I mean, I guess it's possible, because they could just have a door underneath, and that would be really cool. That would be a cool spot. But
we might as well get into that. It's the World Heavyweight Championship, the Elimination Chamber match. We got Sheamus, Christian, Randy Orton, Cena, Cesaro, and Daniel Bryan.
So for this match, I'm going with Randy Orton. I mean,
we always go with someone and we don't want to pick them.
Yeah. I mean, I would love to see Daniel Bryan win, but I'm not even going to go that route because I don't think it's going to happen. I think, if anything, Daniel Bryan will be put into the match after the fact. I think it might come down to Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton with some kind of interference somehow, like, I don't know. I just don't see Daniel Bryan winning. I don't see Cesaro winning. This match is just really to elevate him. Christian, obviously no-brainer. He's not winning since he might be tossed from the match before it starts. Sheamus, no way. And John Cena, no. So Randy Orton's really the only logical pick for me.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to have to go with Randy Orton too. It sucks that all our picks are the same.
Yeah, they better add another match just so we have something to break this, or we're going to have the same exact record.
Yeah, or if like something happens on Raw or SmackDown. But yeah, I'm going to have to go with Randy Orton. I see him going on to WrestleMania, but I think they need to do something about the main event, because if it's Orton and Batista, that's not going to do that good. No,
people are going to boo that out of the building 100%. That, especially if something happens where Daniel Bryan loses his match at WrestleMania, like, there's no way they'll be able to have that match without people near rioting,
Yeah, and I take back what I said a long time ago about Batista coming back. He is not good on the mic at all. It's just, I think it's like, he came back, they thought he was going to be a babyface, and he's trying to do it, but everybody just wants Daniel Bryan. Really, they just need to make him a heel like he was before he left, but I think they're stuck in a situation where they can't have a heel versus a heel at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Like, it's fine to have Rock and Cena both
be faces,
but just heels that people... I mean, I think people... it sucks because I really like Randy Orton, but it's just, he's just been in the main event for so long, and, like, nothing's been going on with it. Like, his wins are, like, screw job wins. It's, like, it's tiring to watch.
Yeah. There's talk online. I actually got invited to a group where the person wants everybody at WrestleMania to stand up and turn their back to that match. I would love that. That would be so funny if during the middle of that match everybody just turns their back to it. I don't think it'll happen. I don't think you're going to get 70,000 people to get up and turn their back to a match, but
No, I know.
it would be funny.
Because I just think, like, it's like, that's like the internet crowd.
Yeah.
And there's so many people who.
But a WrestleMania crowd is a lot of the internet
Yeah.
fans. Like, so I don't know. I mean, I don't think it'll happen, but
And then, like, I don't know if they're going to put Bryan in that match because I heard it's going to be Bryan and Triple H.
yeah. I don't think. I mean, I don't know. I can't say for sure, obviously, but I don't know if they know what the final card is going to be yet. It still seems like there's too much up in the air. We still have to factor in Brock Lesnar and Undertaker. Are those two facing each other? Like, there's so many possibilities that can still come from this, and I think Elimination Chamber will kind of get a more solid idea of where the pieces are going to fall. But
Yeah, and, like, I don't like talking about it anymore because it's like, you don't know who is telling the truth, what rumors to believe, but I really think that if WWE could, they really need CM Punk back. But it's like, if he doesn't want to come back, it's not WWE's fault. I think CM Punk would help WrestleMania a lot.
I think he would too. Putting him in any sort of match on that card would definitely probably be one of the matches of the night because, you know, he delivers all the time. But since we're talking about CM Punk, we'll close this with a question that we got from Andrew over on Facebook, and he said, if the CM Punk situation gets figured out before WrestleMania, or if it is all just a work, could you see CM Punk interfering in a possible Daniel Bryan Triple H match, costing one of them the match, maybe screwing over Bryan and having a feud we would all die to see? If CM Punk comes back, I don't know if it would be to do a run-in at WrestleMania. I mean, maybe, but I don't know if that's what he would want. You know, because he's bitching he wants the main event at WrestleMania. I don't think he's going to settle for coming in and doing an angle where he screws over somebody in a match at WrestleMania.
Yeah, and I don't think you see a lot of stuff like that happen at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Usually it's just like the match, like it ends the way it, you know, there's no screw job finishes most of the time. I mean, especially too because they have a long aisle to run down because the WrestleMania entrance is usually huge.
Yeah.
But I mean, it would be cool to see something different like that. I don't know. I don't see CM Punk returning like that.
No. And I mean, there have been some, like, you know, screw jobs and turns in the past at WrestleMania and stuff, but I don't see CM Punk, if he returns, turning on Daniel Bryan to side with Triple H. I think if they're going to take this story, or take this apparent real-life situation and turn it into a story, CM Punk's going to go against Triple H. He's not going to side with him and screw over Daniel Bryan.
And if they were going to do something, I realize, like, I always get bummed when they announce, like, returns and debuts and stuff, but I get it that it helps, you know, build up that date that they're coming. I think if they knew CM Punk was coming back, they would make it so he returns before WrestleMania and they could have him fight at WrestleMania. And if there was going to be a type of, you know, screw job and it was like CM Punk and Daniel Bryan, they would do that before WrestleMania and have them fight at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't see that match happening. I still would have loved to see CM Punk versus Triple H.
I would have been cool with that too. Apparently CM Punk has different ideas, which I understand. He's been busting his ass all year. He hasn't been the main event at WrestleMania, and I can understand his frustration, but I would have been fine with CM Punk Triple H.
Yeah, now it just seems like Daniel Bryan is doing everything CM Punk was supposed to do.
Seems that way. I guess we'll see how Elimination Chamber pans out.
But
remember to check our Facebook for updates on our predictions if anything changes from these.
so yeah, but we're out of time and we're out of here.
See ya.